Hi everybody watching on YouTube. Thank you for coming to the daily live here on TikTok, or I guess now on YouTube, but originally on TikTok. There should be the timestamps down below in the comment section for your particular zodiac sign, so you can jump right ahead to it. And I just want to say a big thank you to everybody that is coming forward and donating to the channel as well. It's really big, highly appreciated. And I'm glad I can continue moving forward with it. So thank you guys so much for donating, and I do hope to bring you the utmost clarity. So thank you so much for coming to the channel. Be sure to subscribe as well. Hello everybody! How are you guys doing today? I've decided that we're not going to do the collective reading. We're going to jump right into doing the zodiac signs for today. So we will start right off with Aries, but I'm just going to give everybody a chance to join the live here. Hello. So I'll be using the normal tarot cards, maybe the Moonology, as well as the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. We'll see how it goes, which one I feel drawn to be using today. I'll also be using some of these cards as well, the message from your person. If there is a message from somebody coming forward for a particular zodiac sign, we will take a look at what they would like to say. Something that perhaps they haven't said, or something that you need an extra word from. Here from Japan. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much for coming. That is one of my bucket list goals, is to travel to Japan. Romania. Wow. We are doing a far outreach today. Getting everybody from around the world. Fantastic. Let's start out with Aries. We'll see what's going on for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. What is going on with Aries? Alright, so Aries, we have judgment, making that judgment call, seeing the things that are coming towards you, seeing the signs that the universe has been trying to present towards you. Really nice cards, alright? Really nice cards here for Aries. We have Judgment, King of Swords in the reverse. We also have Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. So really nurturing cards there with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles. Those are two really fantastic cards for that really motherly energy, that caring, nurturing energy, as well as stability and fertility as well. So those are really nice cards that you've got there, Aries. The Knight of Swords is somebody who is coming in quite fast. They would like to come in fast, but they're making sure that they're looking about things before they come in. They're not somebody who is just going to rush in like they would be if the King of Swords was in the upright position. This is somebody who is more so learning how to make the proper footings as they move, and being a little bit more analytical as they come forward. So this person is coming forward. There is some communication that is coming forward here. Definitely can be from an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but you've been seeing the signs of this. You've been seeing the signs of this person coming forward here to give you some form of communication, and you're just sitting there in a really nice power energy, sitting there in this really nice nurturing energy, just kind of waiting for this communication to come towards you. Really nice energy. Let's get you a Wisdom of the Oracle card. See what we have here for you. We have Yin, which is fantastic. It's that number 2 card, being that feminine energy, allowing things to come towards you. And this is what we were just saying here of the Queen of Pentacles with the Empress card. That's sitting there and waiting for things to come towards you, allowing yourself to be able to sit in that position of not having to outreach. Like, these things are going to come towards you, Aries. You don't have to worry about bringing them in. They are making their way towards you, and you already see the signs of that. So the yin is saying continue on in that feminine energy of allowing these things to come towards you. You don't need to outreach at all. This person, this whatever you're waiting for information on, it is going to be coming your way there. Continue to sit in that yin energy, in that feminine energy, even if you're not a lady. This just talks about embracing the fact of letting things come towards you and allowing other people to do them for you as well. So definitely with the two, it's a lot of duality. So when it comes to partnerships, allow people to do things for you, allow these people to come towards you, and you've definitely been seeing the signs of this. So let's get a message from this person. What would this person say to Aries? They hope you're doing all right, and fantastically you are. You've got the Queen and the Empress here, so you are 100% doing all right. We also have red flags in the reverse, so things that you thought were perhaps red flags are just the signs of the universe. So I don't necessarily think it is red flags of this connection. The red flags did get stuck and wanted to come out in the reverse, so I feel like there's more things that you would really force to be red flags where it's not really. You're just kind of on the edge thinking, maybe it is, maybe it isn't, and most likely isn't, with that one being in the reverse there as well. And we have two more. Need to rebuild. They need to build themselves up in order to be the Emperor for the Empress, and the King of Pentacles to be that Queen of Pentacles match. So this is a person who needed to rebuild themselves, somebody who is looking to be better in the future as well. And that's why maybe they had the red flags in the past. Maybe this was a person who, kind of littered red flags all over the place, and they needed to rebuild themselves in order to come towards you as an Empress. Now, this doesn't say that this is a person coming back from the past, Aries. This just says that this is a person who is building themselves up to be better for the future. So no indication of past or a new person. Take it as it resonates. But they do promise to be better. They do promise a lot of things towards you as well, and they promise to come towards you here in the end. All right, so that looks really good here for Aries. Really nice cards. I really do like those. We have a lot of earth tones here: Capricorn, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. We also have the card of Libra again here with Aquarius and Gemini, and then we have some Scorpio there as well. Whoops, dropping some of the cards here. So that is for Aries. Next we have Taurus. Alright, so for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs, what is going on for Taurus? Finally, we've got it. A little bit of regret there with the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Two of Swords in the reverse, and 10 of Wands in the reverse. Bottom of the deck energy is the Three of Swords in the reverse. All this reversal energy going on here. I do believe it has to do with love. We had this also on the bottom of the deck there, the Lover's card, Gemini energy. But Taurus, this is the feelings of regret, like the wrong decision was made, feeling like you can't make a decision, and also needing to let go of a lot of burdens that are on your plate. It does look like overall you're healing from some type of heartache situation, but there is still that lingering regret there, or inability to make some sort of decision. Now, we have a lot of unity in here, the Lover's card that was also on the bottom there, as well as both of these twos, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Swords, and them being in the reverse is something that, there was this decision that perhaps could have been made, or there's a decision that you are going to make, and you need to look more into yourself for the answers of that decision. And it does look like perhaps in the past there as well, there was a little bit of regret of not picking the correct option. Now take it as it resonates. It might be you, it might be a person that you're dealing with, but there is a regret there of not picking the correct option. So whatever decisions that you are making moving forward, you need to look at them in a different light. You need to kind of separate yourself away for a bit of a second to let go of the burdens and see things from a different perspective. There's this need for clarity here, a need for healing, and moving forward without any type of heartbreak and regret. This is kind of like let go of all the things that are burdening you, let go of all the things that are clouding your judgment, that are kind of pulling you down, and really look forward towards the future and see what it can bring towards you here, and what are the possibilities there if you kind of just let go of all these things that are clouding your judgment and making you feel very burdened. Now for our Wisdom of the Oracle card, we have number 33 in the reverse, conflict and chaos. So this is a card of saying that all things that have this conflict, all things that are chaotic does come to an end. You don't have a tornado forever. So you're able to expand, you're able to see the difference in things, you're able to learn and to do better at next time. But at this moment, you do have to live through a little bit of chaos before you're able to see the other side of that tornado, before the clouds kind of clear. So if you're in this tornado right now, this regret, indecision, needing to let go of the burdens, it's not going to be something that lasts forever. You're going to have that expansion from this. You're going to be able to learn from this and really move forward towards the future in a better light. But you need to get rid of the things that are clouding your judgment here or making you feel very burdened. Alright, so that's what I have for Taurus. Threes are all about expansion though, so as you are in this situation here needing to make this decision moving forward, there is that expansion that's coming your way. Alright, we have Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. I don't do the messages for all. Unless there's a clear somebody coming forward with a message or with an offer, I don't do messages. Because to that, I don't see somebody coming forward with an offer. I don't see somebody coming forward with a message. So then there's no real point in doing the message cards unless there's somebody specifically coming forward. Alright, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. If you did want, oh my god, all the cards. If you did want a message though, particularly for your situation, they are available on the website as well. Alright, now that I dropped all the cards, let's do for Gemini. So Gemini, you do have a message here. You have somewhat of an apology, wanting to come forward. Heavy twin flames energy there, wanting to fight for this connection moving forward, being a little bit more vulnerable. Alright, so we have really nice energy here. It is somebody wanting to come forward with an apology, that Page of Pentacles. Now this can be you, this can be your person, Gemini, but there is this energy of wanting to have a new beginning, have perhaps a little bit of an apology as well, build more of a stable foundation there with the Four of Wands. Also fighting for this connection, fighting for their chance there, especially if this is a new person, it's fighting for their chance to be in your life. If this is an old person, it's fighting for this connection to have a brand new start. Now the Strength card is in the reverse, so it's talking about being a little bit more vulnerable, allowing things to not force the situation as well. So even though the person is going to fight for this connection, it is not something that is going to be forced. It's going to move in a rather nice direction. Now our Wisdom of the Oracle card, we have number 19, Flexible, which talks about being a little bit more flexible with this situation. This can be on their end as well as yours, where there needs to be this movement here to kind of allow each other to come in and have that stable foundation. You can't just have one person holding 3/4 of the foundation and the other person holding the one. You need to have everybody holding it either all together or each separate halves creating that whole. So there needs to be a little bit more flexibility in this connection here. But I do see perhaps an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, coming forward there with an apology. But it's this Twin Flames card here, meaning stable foundation, stable coming together, happy reunion, or just happy family life in general of coming together there in a connection. So it does look really good moving forward here. Lots of fire sign energy, especially Leo here. We've got the Strength card, so that is the energy of Leo. But 1 is all about new beginnings of this flexible card, and 9 is all about wish fulfillment. So it does look really nice. But we will get a message from this person here, and we will see. Alright, so we have I wasn't ready. So this person just wasn't ready perhaps for a connection or to offer something stable in the past. And this was something that perhaps they didn't even tell you that they just weren't ready. And or maybe they had never come forward with a relationship offer before because they weren't ready to be able to give one. So this is somebody who is changing things up. They are now ready. They just weren't ready in the past. We also have third party. So now I don't take third party unless there's something that would indicate another person. Third party can mean many things. It can mean they were looking at their work. They had family involvement. They had other things that were priorities of their life that took more precedence over this connection. So I don't necessarily take third party as something where there was a literal another person involved. Unless you know there's another person, it's most likely just their work. If they've got kids, if they've got, a dependent family member, or their parents are heavily involved in their relationships, or their work is just giving them no time to live their life, that's what I would all consider as a third party. So unless you know that specifically there was a third party or that is a person in your situation, it's most likely 99% something else rather than another person in this situation. Alright, so that is what I have for Gemini. We did have a question, is this going to happen soon? And I don't do timings on the live because there's multiple different people watching this for this particular zodiac sign, as it is a general reading. And I don't set out an intention for a timeline for these readings. I just set them out as timeless. So for your particular situation, that's something that you'd have to look into as a personal reading instead of me saying it out for a general run, just because I don't like saying one for the masses unless I specifically said at the beginning I'm looking for this type of timeline here, because some people's timelines are different than others, and I don't want to put people too far off from their original timeline or somebody too closer, and it's not true because it's not their timeline. Alright, so now we have Cancer. I will take that one. So we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. Both of them in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Judgment. And we also have the Knight of Swords there. Lots and lots of fast-moving energy, a lot of passion in this movement here as well. This King of Swords, though, is that energy of somebody who is very passionate, but they're a little bit misdirected with their passion. They can be a little bit very forward with that flirtatious energy as well, somebody who is kind of like overall a flirt, but they don't want to be that way anymore. This is a person who is trying to like over control their situation in order to change things for the future, because we have the King of Wands with the Knight of Wands. Now the Knight of Wands is somebody who is a very player-like energy. There is that flirtatious energy, but when it's in the reverse, it's somebody who is no longer looking to be that very heavily flirtatious player-like person. And the Knight of Swords in reverse is that energy of no longer looking to just speed around, zip, zap over to different connections. They're actually looking to have this more analytical perspective of where they should be moving into this connection. So the person themselves might be very over flirtatious, but that's just because they kind of had that energy before where they weren't really looking to settle down, and now this person is more so looking to leave behind those player ways and get into a different energy. And I feel like you've seen the signs of this person coming towards you here. We do have the card of Judgment, which means you've seen the signs of this, or they've seen the signs that they have to change. Now this can also be you yourself, Cancer, where you are looking to make offers to places, but you had a little bit too much of a not looking to settle down energy, and now you're trying to change that around to be a little bit more settled down overall, which is really nice. It is a nice change to move forward. Alright, so we have our Wisdom of the Oracle card is number 22, Blessed, in reverse, which says that the situation at the moment does not look blessed, but do trust in the universe that it is. It's something that, despite the signs that you've been seeing, you don't quite see it in the way that it is. So this can be where you already saw this person as this player-like energy, and now you're thinking, well, how can this person come towards me if they've always been in this player-like energy, and that's all I know them for? Well, that's why the situation is blessed in reverse, is because you don't know that they're trying to change things around yet. You don't necessarily know for sure on how they are now coming towards you. You've just kind of seen them in this player-like energy and kind of seen the signs of them changing a little bit, but you don't know that what exactly the direction they're moving forward in, and it's not looking to be a player anymore. The twos of All About Blessed, there we have 22. This is somebody who is looking for more duality and smack them together. Stability there with the number 4. So this is somebody who is coming towards you here who used to be a little bit much of a player, and now they are looking to settle down. They're not looking to be so much they'll come off as heavy flirtatious, but they're not looking for that at the end of the day. They're looking for something way more stable. So we have no contact is killing me. So this is definitely for somebody who already knew that this person was very flirtatious, and maybe that's why you cut them off there, that you didn't want that flirtatious person anymore. You were looking for somebody else. This can also be where this person wants to reach out to you, but they haven't made that move yet to reach out to show you that they're not going to be that player anymore. Another one I pulled is Things Will Be Different. So this person I definitely feel like is somebody from the past that's coming around who maybe just didn't settle down before, but now they've changed things around, and you're definitely going to be seeing the signs of them coming forward to give you some sort of offer there, to speak to you in a more stable way, a more intellectual way, rather than somebody who just relies on their charm and being flirtatious to get them into a relationship. All right, so this person, Cancer, things are going to be different moving forward with them. They're not going to be the same way that they were before. Alright, so we have heavy fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and the card of Scorpio. Alright, so now we have Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. We have a little bit of a burdening energy here, Leo, letting go of all those things that have been burdening you. It does look like it has to do with a romantic connection here where somebody just didn't want to build together. Alright, this is somebody who you didn't want to put in the work, wanted to feel very victorious, wanted to feel like things were moving in the right direction, wanted to kind of present out to the world that things were moving in the right direction, but they just weren't overall. It's not the energy of somebody who was looking to build together. And I feel like you've kind of released the burdens of this now. You're not really looking to build in this connection either. This is something that you've kind of let go of. You've let go of those burdens, and you now are moving on confidently despite leaving this connection behind. So it was definitely something that presented itself as a Two of Cups opportunity. It's something that presented itself as a love opportunity there, but it wasn't actually. It's not something that was truly a romantic opportunity. So just 1 second here. Alright, I just have to answer. I forgot to shut off from the website. All right, sorry about that. Alright, so Leo, this is definitely letting go of any type of burdening relationship that presented itself as a love opportunity. It's something that you're letting go of whatever false realities that were placed in this connection, where somebody kind of told you that they wanted to build together with you, and it just wasn't the case. They didn't really want to build together. They just wanted the status or the look of a relationship. And as I pull a Wisdom of the Oracle card, we have number 6, not for you. Which means that connection was not for you. It wasn't a relationship. It wasn't a soulmated connection that was supposed to be for you in the long run. The universe has something way better out there for you, and it's something that this connection is going to seem very small and simple compared to what the opportunities of this new connection can be. Because this person was more of a burden. They didn't want to build together. They presented themselves as somebody who was this kind of long-term fated connection, but really they just wanted the look and the status of being in this relationship with you here. They weren't looking to actually build together, and the universe is just telling you that this is not for you. Number 6 is to move on, leave what was done behind, and move on to something better. Alright, so we have heavy fire sign energy here: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So Leo, that connection there, it wasn't all what it seemed. It wasn't what it was presenting to be. And the universe has way better out there for you. All right, Libra. Or Virgo, sorry. I don't know why I said Libra. Alright, so Virgo, you have, maybe perhaps you're dealing with a Libra. Alright, but Virgo, we have heavy Sagittarian energy here with the Temperance, the King of Wands, and the Knight of Wands, both in the reverse there. Alright, so it is somebody who is, again, not looking to be in that player ways. They're not looking to be overly flirtatious. They are coming more into balance. They're coming more into that temperance energy there, instead of being somebody who is over flirtatious and being somebody who is more so looking to settle down. They're not looking to be in that energy of flopping all over the place anymore. They're looking to be more balanced, but it's leaving you with this indecision. You don't know if that's something that you should accept this person coming around here, or if you should kind of leave them in the dust and see them for the Temperance or see them for the King of Wands. You're not quite sure here. You don't know if you should make which decision, if you should accept their offer or you should leave their offer behind there. It does look like though they're becoming more in that Temperance energy, which is really nice overall, becoming more balanced. Your Wisdom of the Oracle card is number 20 in the reverse, which means imagine the possibilities of this connection. This person is pulling the moon towards them. They're pulling all the different possibilities of this world towards them there with the moon, pulling their manifestations towards them. And that's what you have to think of with this connection. There are so many possibilities that this person has changed themselves now, where you can create this relationship to an actual stable, moving, unified relationship. So 0 of that 20 is starting over, and 2 of that connection there is unification. So it's something that this person is changing themselves around. They're becoming more unified, not only to be in this connection, but also more unified with them and their higher self as well, bringing in more balance there. Really nice energy to move from that King of Wands over into the Temperance card, because it's somebody who is a little bit all over the place, a little bit too much passion, to all of a sudden somebody who is very balanced and somebody who is very patient. So really nice energy moving forward. I mean, at the end of the day, it is up to you, Virgo, if you would like to accept this offer from somebody who presents themselves as a past player but now changed. So, take it as you would like to take it. If you would like to accept the offer, then by all means accept the offer. If you don't want to accept the offer, then you don't have to. But it does look like when this person comes to present you this offer here, it does look like somebody who is going to make you think for a second, and you don't quite know if you should accept this offer or not. But they are very balanced. They've moved into that Temperance energy now, so they are somebody who is looking for a more unified connection. All right, so that's what we have for you, Virgo. I mean, it can be an ex, it can be somebody that is brand new. There's no real way of saying for those ones based off of those cards there. They show both. So it's just kind of what you were to take for that simple connection there. If you feel that's your ex coming back, then perhaps it is. If you feel like it's a new person, then perhaps it is. There was no cards there to say that it was an ex or if there was a new person. Just somebody who presented themselves as somebody who was more of a player like before, is looking to change and come in with an offer. So Libra. Oops. Libra, you have the 7 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. So this is an energy here with a lot of swords. So you yourself, bottom of the deck, let me get that before I forget, is the Death in reverse. So having a hard time accepting change. It does look like there was a situation here where I feel like you kind of got fed up in a situation. You're like, this is not what I expected it to be. This is not what I was looking for. And you kind of just left the situation. You moved on to calmer waters. You left the things behind that weren't what they presented themselves to be. And you just kind of moved on. There is this apologetic nature, though, there with the 5 of Swords, where it's kind of like, did I do the right thing? Did I not do the right thing? You're feeling a little bit sorry, and now sorry doesn't have to be like you want to return, you want to do something to right a wrong. It doesn't even necessarily mean that you perhaps did anything wrong. It could just mean that you feel a little bit guilty for moving on. You feel like this energy has come back up where you don't quite know if moving was the right change, or even if you feel it's the right change, deep down there's a little bit of things there that are kind of coming back around with you. Now, it does look like you continued moving forward, though. It's not something that has stopped you from moving forward. You still have the 6 of Swords in the upright position, which means you've moved on. It's just underlyingly you've had kind of a little bit of a hard time accepting the change, and it doesn't mean you're not continuing to move on. It just means, sometimes you have a little doubt in the back of your mind as you're moving forward if this is the right decision or not, and that's kind of what's going on right now. Alright, but we have serendipity, number 18, which means you're moving in the correct direction. We've got, if I can get it to sit, the lucky 4-leaf clover there with the number 1 and number 8, and that means you're moving towards steady new beginnings. So it is the correct decision that you've made here. Serendipity is saying that all things are going to work out in the end. You've kind of made the lucky right choice there, and things are going to start flowing your way. So brand new beginnings are going to come towards you because you made this decision to walk away from this situation, and you're going to have a lot of luck now that you moved away. It's just a point of accepting the fact that, you can feel sorry at the end of the day for making that decision to leave the situation, but it doesn't have to be something that stops you from completely finishing off that cycle and making that change. All right, so it does look really good, Libra, you moving forward here, and I would say continue on with your path, accept those things that make you now kind of close off the end of those cycles, because things are going to really turn for you as you make your way to these new beginnings. All right, so fantastic, Libra. Continue on moving in your journey. So now we have Scorpio. I don't know about moderating today. It seems like we have a much less rowdy crowd. So it should be alright today. But I do thank you for moderating the other day. Alright, Scorpio. Let's see what's going on here. Scorpio, we have the King of Cups. Now that can be you, that can be the person you're dealing with because of that water sign energy. But it does look like either you of them have moved on and let go of the burdens. I do see, though, this is more so you. This is more so you on your energy there, being that King of Cups, being a little bit more in a masculine style energy, of being a little bit more control of your emotions, but not overly controlling them. I feel like you've kind of just got yourself back up in your seat, got control of your emotions, and decided to move on from a situation. You decided to let go of the burdens, close out the cycles, and not wait for anything to come towards you anymore. You kind of let go of whatever this burden was. It was weighing on you too much. You've decided enough's enough. I'm going to move myself into smoother waters. I'm going to get a control of my own emotions, and I am going to close off this cycle myself. Got that 10 and also the world in reverse there, letting go of things and moving forward. You do have observer. All right, so observer is number 49. 4 is all about stability, and 9 is about wish fulfillment. So you're looking for wish fulfillment and stability, and that's really good when you're letting go of these burdens and getting more in control of your own self moving forward. I really like that energy, moving yourself towards these wish fulfillments. Observer, I also take that as somebody who's kind of watching you. Like that Page of Swords is energy as well. So this can be somebody that is watching you let go of them, let go of the burdens in this connection, or, you know, whatever it is that you are letting go of. There's somebody watching you there leave. That's the energy of this. So this can also be you looking at the bigger picture of things, that you need to drop some things and go, but it can also be that energy where somebody is watching you go as well, watching you find out your wish fulfillment and move forward for brighter things to come towards you. So do take it as it resonates. If you've been wondering if somebody here has been watching you leave, you know, yeah, they have. They've been watching you kind of find that stability, let go of things that don't serve you anymore, and be in search of your wish fulfillment. Alright, so I would say continue on. If they're just watching, they're just watching. They're not doing anything. They're not coming forward with an offer. So why are you going to turn back and look back at them? You're just going to have a staring contest? No, continue on. Let them observe. Let them watch you move forward and let go of these burdens and close off these old cycles and be more in a power yourself. Alright, so really nice energy. I would say continue moving in that direction because you're letting go of the things that don't serve you and moving in a way better direction. So continue moving forward, Scorpio. Alright, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. I feel like there's this energy here of everybody's feeling a little bit stuck. Alright, so we have the Queen of Swords as the overall bottom of the deck energy, and this is kind of that energy of you're being a little bit cutthroat, you're willing to accept in one hand but cut out in the others, and I do feel like it has to do with any type of commitment here. I feel like you feel like there is like this bottom of the barrel, or you're not getting, you know, you want a fancy restaurant, but you just keep getting McDonald's offers. Like you feel like there's not that fantastic offer coming towards you, and you're starting to lose hope or faith when it comes to commitments coming your way because you're just not seeing that nice 5-star restaurant when you keep getting just McDonald's burgers come your way. And I do see things are going to change though. We have the Empress on the bottom of the deck, which is all about birthing new, having these things come to life towards you, being very prosperous as well. So things are going to come in. You don't have to worry about that. The Star in the reverse is also saying have a little bit of hope. So have hope when it is these connections, because there's no point in settling for that McDonald's burger. Things will come towards you that are that 5-star, and it's even better being in that Queen of Swords energy, but you just have to watch what you cut out. You know, you don't want to come out completely stone cold. You want to make sure that you are still energetically being open to these offers, even if you're turning down the offers you don't want. So you don't want your energy to be closed out where the universe is not going to send you any offers, but that doesn't mean you have to accept every, you know, dollar burger that comes your way. You can energetically be open to offers but still deny offers, and that's kind of what this is here. You don't have to feel so down and so like bottom of the barrel. Why is these things coming towards you? Open yourself energetically to new possibilities coming towards you, and the one that you want will come in. But when you kind of feel like, oh, why am I keep getting these offers, then you are energetically accepting that as well, and the lower that kind of is you bringing your energy level. So make sure that even being that Queen of Swords, you're still raising yourself up, you're still having that Empress energy for the things coming towards you, and that will change. So our card is Deep Knowing, number 43. So 4 is stability, 3 is expansion. So you're building in that expansion here for your stability, finding things that are going to make you more stable in the long run. And denying these people coming towards you is going to make this better in the long run. It's going to bring you better stability. It's going to expand your horizon on what you're actually looking for. And deep knowing is that you do know that there is going to be good coming towards you. You do know that there is an energy that is out there for you. And at the end of of the day, it's going to come when it's going to come, and you already know that. So continue trusting your gut and your intuition with that deep knowing there, and continue moving forward. You also have 3 major arcanas, which is kind of like the universal intervention there. It can also be a universal test, saying like, are you going to accept these McDonald's coming towards you, or are you going to wait for that 5-star to come towards you as well? So do take it as it resonates, but I think you are on a correct path there, Sagittarius. You just need to make sure that you are energetically opening yourself up to offers coming your way. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, you've come out as yourself, the Devil in reverse. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands, and bottom of the deck energy is the 8 of Pentacles. Now, you or somebody else is looking to put in the work of things. You've been waiting a long time for the situation to come forward towards you. It's kind of even turned you out of your own comfort zone or your own stability in itself, but it is coming towards you. Whatever you've been waiting on here, whatever you've been putting the work into, it is coming towards you, and things are going to settle. So we have the 10 of Pentacles, which is all really nice energy of coming together, family-like stability, the really utmost stability. If you've been waiting for money as well, this is a really nice card for money coming towards you and creating a much more stable nature as well. But I do see whatever you've been waiting for here, it is finally that time where it's going to come towards you and create more stability overall, really letting go of any type of fears that's been going on in the situation and moving in a better direction there. So continue putting on the work, because it is going to be coming towards you. Your Wisdom of the Oracle card is number 29, Breathe, which is really just that. Take a breath as you're waiting for the situation to come towards you. 2 is all about duality, so be one with the universe as well, with your spirit guides, and 9 is wish fulfillment. So while you're waiting for this wish fulfillment to come towards you, take that breath, find that duality, that unity between you and those around you, and you won't have that much trouble. You've been waiting for quite some time for this to come towards you, and the universe is saying, just take a breath, because you are going to have this 10 of Pentacles moment where the situation is going to be all right in the end. Especially if you've been trying to work really hard to improve your work life, this is a card that's saying that things are going to be a lot better. You're going to be recognized for the work that you put into the situation there. All right, so really nice, I would say, Capricorn. You have yourself. You also have heavy earth energy here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. And you also have fire sign energy as well, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All right, we've got our second last one here, Aquarius. So let's see what's going on with Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs. So we have the 4 of Pentacles, Justice in reverse, and the 8 of Cups. So either you or somebody walked away here because the situation was not just. I feel like things all of a sudden got to the point where it was just guarded between the two of you. There was that energy of things were not balanced, and things were just not, it was more of what's mine, and what's yours is what's yours, and what's mine is not yours. That's the kind of energy there that the 4 of Pentacles with the Justice would say. It does look like this resulted in a walking away from a connection. It does look like whatever had happened there, where it caused the two of you to be more guarded and more what was I trying to say? More like individuals instead of like a union, is caused this connection to separate. Bottom of the deck energy, though, is a Page of Cups. So somebody is looking to have this connection come forward. Somebody is looking to either make an offer or get an offer here as well. So the Page of Cups is a romantic love offer. So somebody who is looking to bring a little bit more love in the situation after somebody has walked away here. So if you're wondering if there still is love, if somebody still is looking to bring an offer at the end of the day, the answer is yes. Even if there was this energy of walking away, there is still love that wants to be offered here in this connection. So we have by the book in the reverse, number 11, which 11 is all about those new beginnings, the double ones there. And by the book is talking about finding that common ground. You guys need to find common ground between the two of you, especially when it comes to bringing forward this offer. If it's you, if it's them, you guys need to find that middle ground there, because the situation wasn't just at all. And so when you're coming back in, you're coming back in from two separate directions, and you need to find that middle ground. So that is what by the book in reverse is talking about, where finding that sweet spot between the two of you is going to bring the two of you back together, and you can't remain on two different sides of the board. You have to come together eventually and find that sweet spot in the middle. All right, so there's no more what's mine is mine, what's yours is yours. It's what's ours is ours, and finding that just center in between. And no more walking away just because of being individuals. You guys are unit. You guys are together. You can be individuals within the connection, but at the end of the day, it is a union, not an individual person. And I think that's what needs to be learned within this connection here as well. I do feel, though, within this connection, this is something where it started off kind of individualistic as well. This is not something that just happened out of the blue. This is something where you kind of got hints of that to begin with, where this person was, or you were, kind of being more of an individual than in the union, and it's something that just slowly spread apart and resulted in somebody leaving in the end. But there is going to be an offer coming in here. There is a romantic offer coming in, and I will grab a message from this person to see what they want to say. Right off the hop, we have I see you glowing. So they're definitely keeping an eye on you, seeing the progress that you've made in your own life. We also have fated, where they feel like this is a fated connection. They feel like this is something that was divinely guided, something for and made by the universe. And we also have priorities, which is what I was talking about there, where everybody was feeling more like individuals before feeling like a unity. So priorities were miscued in this connection here, Aquarius. This is something that you guys should have been together instead of being apart, even if you were together in a connection. So the priorities were not aligned to begin with, and now they feel like things are going to change it up. Yes, I did 100% think Barrett as well when I wrote it. I had to double check. But they are definitely switching up the priorities here, Aquarius. They are making sure that things are different moving forward, and understanding, it's a point of understanding that priorities are going to change, and realizing that it was the priorities that were miscued to begin with. All right, so our final sign of the day, we have Pisces. What is going on with Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as Venus signs in the sign of Pisces? So Pisces, we have a cycle that is not finished between you and somebody else. It does look like because somebody walked away here. So everything is in the reverse except for walking away in this situation. We have the World in reverse, Three of Pentacles in the reverse, the High Priestess in reverse, but the Eight of Cups in the upper right, which means this Eight of Cups is something that's very recent. That overall bottom of the deck energy is very, very recent. It's somebody who just walked away. All right, so I would say within the last 2 weeks, this is a situation that just happened where they had walked away from this connection. All right, so the World in the reverse is saying that this cycle needs to be closed out between the two of you. You are 100% not listening to your intuition about this connection here. It is something where the building together was not being done. It's not something that you guys were working together to build. It's something that you were working singularly, or to build the entire relationship, or just nobody was building the relationship. It was just a relationship without the work being put in there to be a relationship. But it is something where you have to trust your intuition a little bit more with this connection, with this person, because they did walk away, or you did walk away from it, and it is a cycle that needs to be closed out. It's not a cycle that needs to continue anymore. This is something that needs to be closed out completely. You're not listening to your intuition with this. The overall energy is the walking away. So it is something where you need to walk away, or they have walked away, and it's something that needs to be accepted here. Our Wisdom of the Oracle card that we have is number 44, Thinker, which means you're way overthinking on the situation here. You need to be making progress, moving forward, closing out these cycles, listening to that intuition, but instead you're sitting there on a block, overthinking and creating new thoughts of that overthinking about this situation. So you need to move forward, Pisces. You need to trust your intuition 100%. You need to close off the cycle and see that this was a connection where either you were putting in all the work or just nobody was putting in the work for it to be a situation of a proper relationship. And this is a situation that needs to be walked away from. We also have on the bottom of the deck there the Tower as well. So it's a little bit of a shaken up, a little bit of realigning your understanding on this connection. You've been thinking so much about it that I feel like you're just kind of creating this, non-realistic. When you get into an argument in your own head about what you would say to somebody or what you would do in this particular situations, where now you're creating situations that aren't even real. And that's the overthinking of this situation. And I think there's going to be a little bit of a Tower moment here where there's more of a shake on that foundation where you realize the true nature of the situation. And that all comes with trusting your intuition and listening to more of walking away from this connection here instead of overthinking on what could have been done or how can things change. It's just something, Pisces, that needs to be closed out. There is not a community here. It's more of a singularity, and it needs to be something that it needs to be walked away from. All right, so your number card here is 44. 4 is all about stability, so you need to find way more stability because you have 2 of them. You also need to combine those to 8 and have more steady progress moving forward. Alright, so let me just see some of the questions here. All zodiac signs have been done. If you are looking for a particular zodiac sign, it will be on the YouTube channel later on. The link is in my bio for that, so you can check that out if that's something that you're interested in. If you need a personal reading, the link is in my bio, so that is something that you can get there if a personal reading is something of your interest. They do happen within 48 hours or less, not including the weekend time. So 48 hours or less is the situation that you will be looking at for a personal reading. All right. So yes, all the zodiac signs have been done. And I do read for more than just relationships. I read for work and for school as well. But that's something that you have to listen to, kind of, if that energy is not coming forward, if that message is not coming forward, then I can't twist around the situation. So that's what I read for. If your energy is not the one that is most forward, then it's not the message that's going to be read for, unfortunately. So personal reading might be the best option for you, but it's something that is not, if it's not mostly present in the reading, I'm not going to change the reading to be for that particular situation. So all the situations, all the zodiac signs have been done. They will be put onto YouTube in just a little bit. If you need a personal reading, you can check that out. The link is in my bio there. And thank you everybody who has been donating so much to help out the channel here and help out me do these TikToks every day. I really do appreciate that. That's something that I didn't expect, and I am very, very grateful that you guys are helping me out do this. It's really fantastic. So thank you so much for supporting me. I really appreciate that. And if you haven't checked out the YouTube channel, do so as well. I've got a lot of good videos on there, a lot of different timeless videos as well, so you can check out all the ones that fit your particular situation. And yeah, if you do need a personal reading, you can check that out. The link is in my bio. But I will end the live for now, and it will be up on YouTube in hopefully about an hour. There's been a little bit of issues with TikTok and it's live, so we will see. I'm aiming for an hour. Hopefully it will be up on there. But thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will be back here tomorrow at 4 p.m. CST, so about an hour ago, whatever that may be your time. All right, thank you guys so much. I will see you tomorrow.